It's week 15 of the NFL, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Commanders and the Rams, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games. But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
The byes are over. It's now a 4-week sprint to the finish, and we are underway here in Week 15. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. Leading them out, someone who took the league by storm last year is the most famous Mr. Irrelevant ever. From Iowa State, it's Brock Purdy.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game per game, where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Tressway now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. And taken at the 46. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. And the Rams ready to go to work, and they will be led by the rookie, a man with some experience playing in big games, the 4th rounder from Georgia, Stetson Bennett.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Bennett. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and it's 3rd and 4. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And that'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. And the Rams at 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They get the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. It's Bennett going to have another throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket, able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells the offensive line in the huddle, thanks, fellas. Let's keep it going.
The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. They'll go again here with it. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
Short throw to the tight end Thomas, and he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 3rd down and 6. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Purdy from the gun. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Bennett here out of the shotgun. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. Bennett looking to throw. That'll be caught by Cup. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Bennett now. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Off play action. Here's Bennett. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Bennett now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. And here we go on the next drive for Washington. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Purdy. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Here's Purdy. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
On 1st down, it's Purdy. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Purdy will look to throw again here. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't come in.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Purdy now to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to fourth down. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Sly able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. And Bennett will look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half. Purdy taking a shot for Samuel. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
In the first half, it was the rookie from Georgia, Stetson Bennett, who was looking sharp. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Bennett to the air on 1st and 10. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And when you're in a 1-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
2nd and 10, Bennett back to throw again here. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. To throw is Bennett. That is caught.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
On 1st and 10, Bennett gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. A give, running right is Akers. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Back to throw, Bennett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Bennett. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to throw here, Bennett. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. First possession of the 2nd half now for Washington. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now a dump off here complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Purdy's throw complete to Dotson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Purdy sets up to throw again. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's 1st down as he'll get this down to the 30-yard line. Back to throw, Purdy. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Byron Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Purdy looking to throw. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick, but instead it's 3rd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Complete, it's Dotson.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it. But fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Bennett now. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
The Rams on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Bennett looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Bennett now to throw.
And that'll be caught by Cup.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off.
And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand.
So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
Purdy to throw it on first down.
They're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Open man is Samuel, complete.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Purdy to throw.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. To throw is Purdy.
Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Touchdown Washington. Brian Robinson Jr.
from 21 yards away.
And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
The extra point by Sly is up and good.
So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So it's Bennett and the Rams.
Down 10-7, 1:06 to play. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score.
Now Bennett.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Here comes 2nd down. Bennett. Pass complete to Akers on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
4th down. Here's Bennett.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So instead of the incredibly obvious choice of trying to punt it out near midfield, now they've left their defense with no margin for error.
No, 0. And I don't care how much confidence you have in your defense. I don't care if you say, hey, I'm going to be aggressive because those guys can pick me up. You really put them in an impossible situation because at the least you're giving them 3 in that situation, right? So I would have punted the ball out of there and given them a little bit of a cushion.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. They had one final chance here on the kick return, but no chance on the other side that they were going to let him navigate all the way to the end zone, Charles. And that ends up being the final play in this one.
Yeah, you're right about that. Special teams coaches, they spend a lot of time working on these types of situations, and they go over every crazy possibility that can happen in this situation. They were able to cover successfully and end the game.
So for Washington,
That's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here.